That should have both of us on camera, if people can confirm that real quick. And audio as well. So... Test indeed. Chat, can you react to this? Yes, you do. Awesome. We both were laughing because Nightbot decided to give me a last-minute heart attack. So that's something already. But yeah, we have disco music ongoing. We have voices. If anything is too loud or too silent, just tell me, you know. Hey, Rafa, I'm sorry again for getting you banned. That was not intentional. And also, hi to 150 people that are here. My goodness. Like, we fixed a bunch of the tech issues we had last time. I can't promise that there will not be any, but I forcefully watched the stream right before this to cringe, to actually be able to, like, force myself to not have tech issues this time. Because I really don't want to have that feeling again when I cut another VOD, okay? So that's what's happening here. But yeah, I have a guest on my side. We already joked about the fact that we both use Americanized names online. Say hi to Katie. And actually, if you wanna, you can introduce yourself, because I feel like that's gonna be more accurate than me trying to come up with something on the spot. Because I forgot to ask.
No, it's fine. It's all fine. Happy to be here. Hi everyone, I'm Katie. I created the Godot Wild Jam with the help of some awesome people. I'm a software developer in my day-to-day life job, but I work with a lot in Godot and have a book coming out in September of this year that's all about Godot and C#, if you're interested in that. So
if you have a link to
lots of Godot things.
Also chuck that in the chat. There is 150 people there. Get those wish lists. I guess for books. Do they have wish lists? I guess they have similar things, right? Pre-orders.
I think. Yeah.
C#.
Anyway, happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me here. This is really cool.
I mean, thanks for being here. Like, it's one thing to stream with the team, and sometimes it's just nice to have people on here as well. And for people that don't know what we're gonna do today, basically, let me look at the agenda, because I wrote one. We're gonna quickly look at, like, some of the submissions from the Game Jam, and to make it fair, we're gonna use a neat little randomizer feature. So, we really don't know what games we're gonna look at. However, because I do need to install the games real quick, we're gonna then jump to an interview and just talk about what Global Game Jam actually... Global Game Jam. The Godot World Jam actually is. That was a...
Awkward moment when...
Yeah.
I see how you really feel.
I am. It happens. Anyway, so we're gonna talk about what that is. We have some interview questions ready. And then we're gonna go on a little break, install the games, and then we are gonna playtest to our heart's content. But yeah, with that. See, people are already thanking you for making the jam. It is one of the biggest ones after all. So, let's see if swapping cameras breaks things. Let's see. It shouldn't, but you know, never know. There we go.
Moment of truth.
We're looking at your website.
Oh, gorgeous. Shout out to Corey on our team. Corey maintains the website, and he's the one that's always updating the new wildcards and theme cards. So I do all the behind-the-scenes server maintenance and that kind of thing for hosting the site, but Corey makes it look beautiful. So
it is really beautiful, and it already says that in 10 days the next game jam is gonna start. So if anyone missed this one, don't worry, they happen monthly. And with this, I also found the submission page for the last one. We were already laughing about the fact that some, like, by some random chance, things that are similar got ordered next to each other. But as you can see, there is so many, and I could do this for a few minutes, so many submissions that we really just didn't wanna like just shout out few that we like, but instead we're gonna use a little randomizer button that you can't see because it's a little bit off to the left. View random submission. Let's do Windows and browser because we're currently on Windows. I'm sorry about that one. And go. Lumina. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a player and a platformer and really cool art.
Looks like stealth and puzzles too.
Yeah, right? Yeah, puzzles.
Yeah.
Stealth and puzzles, my favorites. I'm totally good at those live on stream. Let's duplicate that tab just to keep... Oh, that works. To keep it open. And then do another randomizer. That seems
You can also hit next project, so it might have already like randomized a list.
Probably, because that seems a
Maybe.
little bit not random. Let's go. We have a robot game, and we have to escape.
Escape the Cube. It's in the top left.
Yes, and it's a browser
folks...
game. That's amazing. Yeah. That is going to be helpful because browser games means no installing. Let's duplicate this again. Boop. Now we got a new random one, so we did actually get twice the same game. Interesting. Exit Aisle. Well, there's a bug, but
vampires. Let's go.
Vampires indeed. Like I was asking myself, what kind of wildcard got the vampire theme in this?
Here Comes the Sun. I think, and I think both Betrayal and Here Comes the Sun.
Probably right. And Escape, I guess. Escape Mortality. If you're like trying to like go from that part. Okay, so we need to be careful not to pick up key or drink stuff, but other than that, we are gonna have fun playtesting a vampire game, I see. Let's duplicate again. And see where we end up. Vault Monkey.
Oh, this is one that was submitted to both. So sometimes we allow folks to submit to multiple jams if there's an overlap. And
the Brackies.
And this participant decided, Brackies was literally like in the same exact window of time this year. So I'm excited to try one that was submitted to both.
That is very nice. Okay, we have 4 now. We're gonna do 5 because that makes it a little bit easier to manage. Let's see, duplicate. And the last one. We have Mech Escape. And it seems to be by a French developer? Maybe. And
it could also be just someone commenting on it.
True. The thing with like Game Jam games in general is that the itch pages obviously don't have to be done as well. Some people do, not all of them do. So we're gonna just get a nice surprise. I don't mind that at all.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Okay, truly random.
Truly randomized, indeed. All right, we have 5 games open. We have Nightbot here in case it misbehaves as well, by the way, so I can just quickly shut that off. And then we go back to talking. I love this transition so much. Like, shout out to Dyline. Our artist here is like...
It's the mouth, right? Like, the logo? That's awesome.
It's like, I just came up with some ideas with like, hey, I could make some overlays myself, but I could also ask someone that actually knows how to do graphic design properly. And that's how we got these nice, fancy looking places.
I am... Graphic design is not my passion, so...
It is my passion when it's bad Valentine's cards, but not like when I have to do things that are nice looking. So, you know, it is a thing. But yeah, here we are. Let me just open my... Where is it? There we go. My little interview questions, even though I probably will stray a little bit away from them, as you always do. Yes, the transition is on fire. Chat, I agree with you there. But yeah, as you can see, by the way, we added like new commands. So if you go with guest, you're gonna hear about the guest and have the links ready there. If you do host, you're gonna hear that this is indeed me. Well, there you go, and thank you for testing that. And if you go and type get started, you get resources to start with Godot, because, you know. And also there is an exclamation mark donate, but we're gonna get to that in the end of this.
I love it.
Yes, just basic stream admin stuff, right?
Yes.
I do love that we're getting along so well, though, because, like, laughing through the pain and laughing through tech issues and stuff is always a lot easier than sitting, like, you know, just like, oh god, we're nervous, we don't want to do this.
I don't know if you play Magic the Gathering, but running a stream reminds me of playing Magic the Gathering. I'm like, untap, upkeep, draw, main phase. Like,
if I discard this card, then the sacrifice will trigger, and then I have to put a +1/+1 on all my vampires. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And that's streaming.
It is indeed. Well, streaming and game jams. I feel like game jam maintaining is also not going to be too easy.
Yeah, we didn't make it easy on ourselves for choosing a monthly format, that's for sure.
I was about to say, but like, what did you choose at the beginning? When did you start, and how did it look back then?
Oh god. So I think the jam started in September of 2018. My god. That's a long time ago now. And it was very happenstance. It was not my intention at all. I joined a game jam that was like Godot versus Unreal versus Unity, and you could use any of the engines that you wanted, but it was basically like a let's have them brawl in a game jam and see what comes out on top. And yeah, well, and fun fact, Godot came out on top because our entry won.
Nice.
No,
thank you for that.
No shade to the other engines. But, and the group that I was with, we liked each other so much, we kept working together on other games and other projects. And one person in particular, his name's Christoph. Awesome dude.
Lencius,
he was like... Probably,
right?
Huh?
The streamer Lencius, right? If you're saying
yes, that's Christoph, yes. And he was like, we should just do a game jam thing, like, Katie, like, do it. I was like, what? He said, yeah, just start it. I was like, well, how would this work? I don't know, because we were really upset that there weren't more game jams for Godot, because, you know, we did one together, it went really well, and we were looking for the next one to do because we loved our team so much, and we're like, well, there isn't one, so we're just gonna make it ourselves.
Well, sometimes that's just all to do it, right? There is no open source game engine. Now we have one.
Yeah, so we took matters into our own hands, and here we are.
I do love how you transitioned for me, because my next question would have been, what people helped you get the idea of the ground?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, it was you know, Christoph sort of planted the idea in my brain, and there was also Kyle, who he did like our first jam video, because our first theme was evolution. It's the funniest video. I show it all the time.
Now.
If you search for our jam and presentations, I think it's in a previous presentation that I did. We've since evolved that, pun intended. So Kyle helped us with our video. Christoph helped with sort of like planning and coordinating. We also had iFire, who works on the engine. So like we were just really fortunate to have a great group of people. And they were basically like, we're here, but Katie, it seems like you've got it.
Nice. Yeah, sometimes you just need a bunch of people to believe in you more than you do yourself, and then it will actually work. It is.
Yes.
It is the best. Well,
yeah,
in case
and we're all. Go ahead.
Go for it.
I was gonna say we're all like still kind of in touch. I mean, we not as regularly as we were before, but we all kind of like poke our heads in each other's projects, and we're like, "What are you up to these days? Like, are things going all right?"
Friendship made.
Yes, which is kind of cool. Very. I mean, that's the kind of the point of game jams, right? Like, you have the opportunity to form like really cool friendships or meet awesome people, and then next thing you know, years have passed and you've made like a dozen games with them or something like that. You know, you just never know where you're gonna end up.
Exactly. Well, the thing that I was gonna ask now is the fact that, like, now we talked about how well things go. Things tend to not always do that. So, in case you have hit a roadblock with the project at one point, how did you get unstuck? And what did you get stuck on?
So many roadblocks. I think in terms of the jam, I was really lucky because I had such awesome people from the get-go come and join the community. Like, there are some members in our Discord server that have been there from like the first month, which is just, I'm blown away by that. And anytime that I got stuck or didn't know what to do, I was always like, hey, awesome community that has been fostered here, what do you guys want to do? Or like, how do you think I should resolve this problem? Because we were such a small team, we had never done it before. We had no website. Wildcards weren't even a thing. Like, it was just, we were kind of just, it was a hot mess, to put it lightly. But people really liked it and really liked the atmosphere, and so I leaned on the community a lot to help me power through. So,
yeah, community is something that can give you a lot of strength. It's one of those things that as a community manager I have in my daily life too. In case I get stuck on something, there is a bunch, like, probably at any given time 5 streams I can join and like see what people are up to and get some, like, I don't know, support.
Yeah, I firmly believe now that community is a need. It's not something like you want. You need to have community, whatever that may be. It's so important, I think.
Yeah, and like even in marketing, we went away from having users as like the people that buy your stuff and
Right.
more so the people that actually give you feedback, the people that
Yes.
like interact with you, right? Like that's a level more than that.
Right.
Speaking of though, marketing, popular things. How? I mean, hey, some traditions write themselves. Some of them are really bad. It's winner take sometimes. But in this case,
Right.
why do you think your game jam became so popular? There are some other Godot jams after all.
There are. I think it's twofold. One, I think, the frequency and consistency of our jam has helped sort of solidify us like a place. But the other thing is, again, going back to community, I and this was something I tried really hard to do because I had seen it a lot in other, game development spaces. I wanted it to be very, very inclusive, and I wanted it to allow anyone who had an opinion could express it, as long as they were respectful. Like, that was very important to me. Like, okay, if you don't like it, that's fine, but tell me why you didn't like it in a way that's, not aggressive or nasty or mean. Because,
right?
yes, give me constructive feedback so I can make it better and we can improve this process. And the community, met me at that level. And honestly, I brag about this all the time, but we really don't have to moderate our server because the community does it for itself. It auto-moderates itself. Like, if people see someone coming in with the vibes that are not right or, not how we roll, they're like, hey, this is unacceptable. They'll ping me and they'll be like, hey, this is not okay. And we tried to de-escalate or whatever, and it's gotta go. But we've also had some really, deep conversations in there, sort of, about game development as an industry, as a field, how to get into it. We have a lot of members who are now, that's their full-time job after doing our jam for so long, which is, that was the point, right? Was to kick off their career. So I think, yeah, we solidified a spot early, and we maintain a very healthy, constructive community.
I mean, game jams are the stepping stone for a lot of people, and also, even for those that are working in game dev, it is kind of refreshing to just, get out of the restraints that you have and do something just in a limited amount of time with limited amount of resources and topics. It
Yes.
can just get you back to your creativity at some point.
Yeah, especially if you've been burnt out or you are switching careers. We have a lot of people who come who are in IT or another space that's computer science related but want to get into games. So, yeah.
Exactly. Oh. Well, the thing is, now that we're talking again about nice things, don't worry, I'm not gonna come back with another one about talking about problems. No. I just wanna know where you wanna see the global game, the global. I swear, why is it happening today? I think it's the shorthand that I have in my notes. Godot Wild
They're
Jam.
so similar.
I know.
The acronyms are very
the
similar.
The acronyms are a trigger. They are tripping. You can trip over them. Anyways, where do you want to see it in the future? Are there any wishes to upgrade, or do you want to stick to the feeling that you have at the moment? Things you want to preserve, things you think that could be better, maybe.
I think the biggest thing I want to preserve is that sense of community. That's something that me and the team have talked about a lot. Is we don't need to do a lot of marketing for ourselves because it's very organic. It's very word of mouth, or someone invites a friend or something like that. We have been worried about sort of outgrowing the cozy community that we are.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I just want to see sustainability, not so much upgrades. I like where the jam is at, and I like, we have a very healthy number of participants and submissions every month. So I like it as a stable, consistent thing.
Nice.
So
speaking about the submissions, when I was writing these questions, someone asked me whether you have noticed a quality change in the submissions, because you have regulars, right? You have people that have been there since the get-go, and they must get better at what they do. But also, you have a lot of more people joining every single time. So, what would you generally say? Where is the quality level of games at, or I
think the quality,
size, right?
Yeah, the quality level is very high. And which is a good thing and a bad thing. It's great because it's wow, you are seeing some really polished prototypes, or games that are clearly a solid vertical slice of something that could be much bigger, or an official released game. But then on the flip side, you have new people who come in that are like, oh man, like how can I even compete with these people, right? And we haven't quite figured out how to solve this, but I would love to encourage, like long-standing members to sort of break out of their normal group of people that they work with and work with someone new in the jam. It's hard for us to facilitate that because we don't have any really prizes or rewards or anything like that. So, but I would love to encourage that sort of blending of the two groups to allow
mentorship, right? Like having people guide.
Exactly.
I think that's when my first game jam was like a local one here as well. Like I just tagged along with one of the master students as a bachelor and was like, you know what? I need to learn something. Where do I start? Right?
Yeah. Yes. And so I think that could be really cool. But I will say already, even if they don't work together, there is a lot of that mentoring that occurs in the server naturally, especially in our like help channel or things like that, which I'm sure you guys see in your server as well. But you know, a lot of veteran members who come in and are like, hey, this is actually, maybe you should do it this way, or oh yeah, I ran into that problem before and here's how you solve it, blah 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 blah.
I think the entire Godot community is surprisingly helpful in that regard. Like, whenever I repost an issue that I found on socials, within 5 minutes there's 5 different answers to that. Right?
Yes! Yes, and that's one of my favorite things about using the Godot engine, is like, the community, for the most part, is just rock solid. And I think that comes from, much like in our jam, like, leadership, right? So... Anyway.
Definitely pass the compliment on.
Yes, please do.
Someone who just recently joined, I don't feel like I should take them on myself yet. I do love that we're already talking about something that I was going to ask you down the line, because there's always people that are afraid of joining game jams. There always will be, right? And aside from the mentoring thing, if people are maybe afraid of the stress factor, or like they're socially a little bit insecure and don't know how to like talk to new people for team building, is there any advice that you would give to those people to join the jam anyways, and why?
Because the stakes are so low, right? This is not a work project. This is something that you have chosen to like make time for and do for fun. So you should have fun with it. And all it takes is really, you know, sending out a message in like our team up channel, or being like, hey, I'm new, like I don't know what to do, because there are lots of helpful and kind people who will guide you in the right direction. And if anyone is unkind to you, ping me.
It's always good.
Yeah, because that's just, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen that happen though. If anyone has ever asked for help or needed something or didn't know how to get started, the community really does just like answer the call. The beacons are lit and Rohan answers.
Nice. That's nice to hear.
Yeah.
All right, let me just quickly go over this. Oh yeah. Statistics. I don't know like how much you actually like track, because Twitch itch gives you some kind of tracking, right? I suppose.
Yeah. Yes, they do, but not a lot.
Exactly, but people were interested. Like 2D versus 3D, for example. What kind of genres are the most common? Is it all platformers? What do you know? What can you tell us?
It's not all platformers, that's for sure. I think for a long time it was primarily 2D games, but I think the release of Godot 4 and also just the improvement of the 3D side of things like rendering and physics and whatnot, 3D games have really come up and up. Unfortunately, because people don't want to download and install the games, a lot of folks, I think, default to 2D because it's easier to export to web. So that's kind of the balancing act of it. So we do primarily have browser games, and I would say a lot of them are 2D. But when there are the 3D ones, it's very cool because I'm just so impressed, because I have no idea how to model anything. Like I think I can extrude a couple blocks in Blender and call it good. You know, I am not a 3D modeler, so I'm always impressed when we see those kinds of submissions.
But I mean, especially with game jams, like people like Kenny provide full assets packs for you as well, right? Or do you have any rules on not using pre-made assets in the jams?
No, we allow Kenny assets to be used. Honestly, you can use any sort of pre-made asset you want. The only thing is you have to credit, you proper license, credit who, where you got the assets from. Our big thing is that like we even allow the reusage of some code. So say you have like a player controller script or whatever that's it's nice and clean and set up the way you like it. You're allowed to reuse that, but the majority of the jam entry needs to be new content. So we're pretty flexible in that regard. We have recently, given the hype of AI and everything, we have ran into some interesting situations where people are like, well, can I use AI to, generate things? Excuse me. And I personally am not a fan of AI. I don't think it has a place in this kind of, in the game jam space per se. I think it's a tool and it can be fun to use, but I don't think it should be creating your art or your story or anything like that, and we don't allow it in the jam. Of course, procedural generation is different to that. We allow for that kind of content.
Or an AI player controller. Like, I feel like in a weird way in game dev specifically, the word AI can mean so many different things, and not per se those those like generative things. It doesn't have to be, right? Right. So that's been kind of like the new hot topic and like rule asking thing. But yeah, no AI assets allowed whatsoever. That makes sense.
We will die on that hill.
Alrighty, what do I have as well? Hills. Actually, that's a good transition right there. If you just look back at the years, there's probably been dozens of games you've played and loved, but
yeah.
Is there any that you actually have found out to be successful after the jams, like that went on to be something bigger? Proper scene releases, that kind of thing?
The first one that comes to mind, it's called Hexagords. And I think it was made by one person, and I think they continued to develop it after the jam, and it was like a hexagon tile builder kind of game, and the art is very cute and cozy, and it's all about like maintaining vegetables and things like that. I know that there are lots of others, but that's the one that like sticks out for me. Because he did do, I think, even like marketing on Twitter and actually promoted it, and so I saw it. But yeah, there have definitely been a lot of entries that folks have continued to work on, either like update or release, and we encourage that. We understand that like even though we give you 9 days, there's still a lot more that you could do or add or wanted to do that you just didn't quite get to. And so the spirit of our community is not to just discard that afterwards. It's definitely like a learning piece and, can you take this further? Is it worth taking further? And that kind of thing.
That's very nice to hear.
Yeah.
Now, that is definitely one of your favorites then as well, probably. But are there some others that you would just like to like shout out right now? Like other games that you remember that left an impact?
God, there have been thousands. Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna let that percolate and think about it for the end of the stream, because that one needs to sit for a minute.
Nice. I mean, that's what questions are for, right? To like get you to say fun, like interesting things.
True, very true.
Now, well, the only question that I have left on this list is how can we support you? Because, marketing, I guess we can support a little bit by giving you spaces to talk about your jam. But, like, as a user, what can you do?
I think the Godot community innately has been very supportive of the jam. Every time I tweet from the jam account, Remy retweets, and people... like, they give us a lot of visibility, which was what we needed in the beginning. And honestly, that's something that really helped us become so popular, I think, as well. Which I should have said is that the Godot Engine community itself really, like, they asked us to write blog posts, and they, like, promoted us on their social media accounts. And that also helped, people who already liked the engine be like, oh, okay, so this seems legit. Let's try it out. So I think for things like this, like I would love to do this regularly with you. This is my bread and butter. I love this kind of stuff.
I love interviews as well. It's just nice to talk to people.
Yes, and I love getting to showcase like the work that hundreds of people spent 9 days doing in our little bubble that is the Godot Wild Jam. So, yeah, I don't know. I think you guys are I think more visibility and more sort of like this cross collaboration kind of stuff would go a long way.
Nice. That's nice to hear, and definitely something we can talk about. Because we have the
Awesome.
Switch channel now, so who knows what we can use it for, right?
Yeah, true.
Just as a little tease there. I do see like the chat also agreeing with you on a lot of things you were saying, and some people that are thinking about participating in the game jam one day.
Oh yes, please come join us. We're nice, we're friendly. I promise.
Days. The next one is in 10 days.
And if you don't have time this month, don't worry, we'll be there next month.
I think that like the fact that it's running and always there helps a lot of people to not feel like they're left out as well. Like if game jams that only happen once a year, it's always that kind of like, oh god, I need to make it now in this time frame, even though I don't have time, right?
Yes. And we've talked about cutting down the frequency of the jam before, just because sometimes it is very overwhelming and we are like, what is the end goal of this? Is there an exit strategy? But then every time that we announce the jam and I see people so excited about it, I'm like, no, we have a good thing going. We're just gonna keep it as is.
It's all volunteer, right? Like it's you and the people that help you, right?
Yeah, it's primarily me and 2 other people. We're like a small team of 3, and thankfully we've gotten to this really nice where almost everything is automated. I shouldn't say officially it's me and 2 other people, but there are a lot of folks behind the scene that help run things. Like we have a custom bot in Discord that manages a lot of our channels for when they should be open for the next jam, and also like for submitting theme and wildcard ideas. And without that bot, like it would be pure chaos. And shout out to John, because John is the one that created and maintained that, and he's one of those members that was here basically from the beginning and has continued to be like a long-running member for like multiple years. I mean, it's just wild, truly wild, pun intended. I'm full of them.
I mean, puns are the best, aren't they? Like at some point
they are. I love them. But again, back to that like community thing, like I didn't ask him to do that. I didn't, seek that out. It was really, people come to me with ideas and are like, hey, can we do this? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I'm not going to gatekeep you from making this place better because it was, like, my ego's not that big. This isn't for me, this is for you guys. So if you want it this way, like, let's do it this way.
Definitely. I was gonna ask, like, that could probably be something as well to support, right? If you have some time and want to help out. Do they just reach out to you for the Discord, or how does that work?
They just reach out through me on the Discord, or they'll send me a DM on Discord. I prefer all communications like jam related to usually go through the Discord. And we do have like a suggestions channel, which I swear people who are in here from our Discord, we will review soon. I know we are backlogged.
I know that feeling with a certain GitHub tab that we're not going to talk about. It's just at some point when communities get so big, you need so many people to review these things constantly to not have a backlog, right?
Yeah, I just found out recently, like, we have 8,500 members in the Discord, and, like, the fact that we're even close to 10,000 just freaks me out a little bit.
Well, that comes with the question, do you want to post the Discord and chat right now and get, like, 100 more?
Sure, yeah, it is. It's really just, discord.gg with the / Godot Wild Jam. It's a...
Oh, it's a community server, an open one. Nice.
Yeah, it is, yes. So we have tried to do everything very official and we've applied for, like, Discord partnership I don't know how many times at this point, but for some reason we are always rejected, and it makes me sad.
It's one of those things with big corporations and having time to review everything manually, right? And we just said it, right? At some point you get so many requests that... What do you do?
So true, so true. Full circle, full circle.
I mean, there's a reason we're literally called _official right now. Oh, nice. I really like talking to you about these things. And probably there will be some things coming up when we play the games after a little break. Because I want to install the games to make sure that my cursor works this time.
Sounds good.
Right?
I love it.
So we're gonna have 10 minutes of music. I hope everyone likes disco. If not, I can probably switch it up a little bit. But yeah, see all of you in 10 minutes. And chat, please be nice. And now we should be back and audible with music and everything and the game visible. Again, chat, please confirm real quick. Did a little bit of like Windows Defender, please don't kill the games kind of situation in the background. Awesome. People are seeing us. Expired Popsicle, hi! That's one of the VTubers I was talking about.
Oh, nice.
Nice,
awesome.
nice. You could be trying my game too. Scott, I told you. This is randomized. Just because you're my work husband doesn't mean you get special treatment.
What's the point then? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know. You said you found something out in the meantime as well that you wanted to share, right?
Yeah, so at the end of last year, I actually did some number crunching, and so our first year, this is the number of participants, I think. And like our first year in 2018, we had, no, this must be the number of entries, I'm sorry. And our first year was 523, and by 2023, nearly at the end of the year, I haven't updated it since then, we had over 3,500.
Okay.
So
those beginning numbers were already quite high to begin with, right?
Yeah.
Like what the hell?
Yes, they were. Yes, and
so cool.
I'm pretty sure those are the jam entry numbers, because we're like up there in the thousands now at this point. Given running monthly, I just thought that was a fun factoid. So
definitely. Also, I do need to take this go away from people. I'm so sorry about that, but this game comes with music, so we might as well appreciate it. There we go. And then we're gonna go back into the sound mixer and turn that up real quick. There we go.
I am loving the monochrome.
I do
vibes,
too.
though.
It gives me like big inside vibes.
Yes, that was the game I couldn't. I was like, what game is that?
It's
Yes,
like some games just leave an impression in the game this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. We continue. And we play with mouse and keyboard. And I can aim. I don't like the fact that I probably have to aim then. But let's see. Letting up this. Oh, look.
Oh, interesting.
I love that. Now, the other thing that reminds me of is Little Nightmares.
Yes,
Right?
I agree.
Especially with the light now. Space to
The
jump.
silhouettes and everything, yeah.
Oh god, going backwards. Let's see. Lost again. Is this from a current jam? Was it Worldlings? It's from the last jam. Because it just ended, so... Lost again.
February.
Oh,
February's
god.
jam. So, wait, when you shine the light, does that, like, make it work?
Yes,
Oh!
exactly. And I need to jump a little bit to make sure that I can reach it. I like this. I see the puzzle
Oh, that's
aspect
an
coming now.
interesting...
Turn your light off and on.
And hide. Ooh,
Oh.
boopy.
So if I do this, add it for a second, it will come to me, and if I don't... Hello, sorry. I see. Attracted to light. Now about hiding. How do I do that if they're... like... I turn my light
Yeah,
off.
because it seems like your light is off, but do you have to jump over them? Oh!
I'm safe, but only in the bush. Okay. Interesting. Also, these jumps seem like my kind of jumps look. Little hops. Aw. I mean, I guess if you're scared and in the middle of...
I love the rustling grass.
Oh, I do as
Like
well.
the sound effects.
There's a reason I turned off the music. Because you gotta appreciate the atmosphere in these kind of games. Okay.
Yeah.
We're safe here. Let's see. Now we do.
Yeah, I would agree. Dr. Otter said atmosphere is great, 100%.
Yes, it's also very scary to like have like an inch. Max. Oh my goodness. Exit.
I think it's cool that they worked a lot with lighting. Like,
Feel free to drop. What?
maybe do you have to like hold S and spacebar or something, like to like drop below a level?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Oh, I can let go. But, like, okay. So the thing is, we go down if I shine here, right? Is there anything hidden? Like we
Yeah,
go,
any sidewalls?
right?
Can
like,
you walk through
Okay.
it now?
No. Feel free to drop in. Is there another thing that we can light that? Normally, like, the last few times there was lantern somewhere else.
Right.
Exit.
Limbo! Yes!
Yes!
Limbo vibe.
Indeed,
That's what it is.
Okay, so how do we...
Limbo I've played. Inside I have not. Okay.
I mean, I can jump, but I can't jump down.
You can't jump down through.
No. Like, I like, it's a good assumption, but no.
Yeah.
We're
Because
gonna
it
figure
says feel free to drop in.
I just
Can
wonder...
you, and you can't... Go
I can
ahead.
turn on and off, and I can walk, and I can jump. That's all we figured out so far. Do I type drop? Like, if I'm going...
Oh! That reset.
Yes, because I went
You
on
hit
R.
R.
Yes.
R.
I was like, if that was the solution, you just...
There's a question about, is backseat gaming allowed?
Yes. For these kind of situations, definitely. If you see us being stuck.
Contextually, yes, right now.
Exactly. You can definitely tell who's the Twitch streamer, though, by asking it like this. If you lower it and drop it down. But, like, how do I drop them?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Also, these things are actually scary, because, like, their reach.
I think it's scarier that you can't see, like,
Oh,
what they...
actually, yeah, they're right. No fall damage. But, like... If I could get it up, right? Like, in the other direction, we could probably drop down, but... Don't stand on the platform? Well, I can try.
Oh, and then drop, and then as it comes up...
There we go! That was a big move. Thank you, Chad. Oh
Yes.
god, I feel like my jumps are not high or far enough to go.
I believe in you.
Oh god. Did you see that second jump? Oh my goodness.
I believe!
Oh goodness. Goodness. I never claimed to be good at games. That's the one thing that stands from last stream as well. So let's see how far we can survive here.
Oh!
Nope. That was a big ouch. I do love that, like, do you see the jump has like a little bit of like delay? Because you're actually like kneeling down and like jumping. This is
because
cool,
the animation...
but it complicates things.
Yeah, the jumping and the animations for jumping is pretty clean.
It is. I'm just being clumsy. Oh god. Let's see. Do I need to be good at games? Yeah, I mean, yes, but also, you see, right now it would play like well to be good at games. Okay. Let's see. Anticipation. Yes. Okay, like, the thing is, with this one,
Because they rotate. They both rotate.
Yeah, and the problem is that, like, I can't jump backwards either. I was, like, thinking of whether I could stay on one of them until the other one is, like, in a good position. But, clearly, we're not made to balance. Let's see. Okay. Let's see.
I think you have to go fast enough or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
definitely, but, like,
I don't know what those lanterns are for either. Like, what?
Yeah, right? I mean, it's a puzzle game. It's supposed to do this to us, right? Like, this is good game design in that regard.
Yes.
Make us think. And struggle.
Yeah, okay, but the feel free to drop in, that took me.
That took too long. But that's,
Yeah, I did
again,
not... Did not get that.
Ah, goodness. Like, these things are slippy.
Every time you fall into the pit, though, I'm like, that's me on Monday morning.
Or any morning, really.
Yeah, I'm not a morning person.
Well, I don't think most programmers are. Like, there is something to be said about the amount of commits that come at, like, nighttime versus daytime.
I know.
Any kind of project.
I'm so glad my coworkers understand when they look at the commits and see, like, 2:30 in the morning. They know.
I mean, it's the same with, like, working with international teams. It gives you, like, that little... I'm just staying awake so I can, like, you know, meet the co-workers. Totally not because I'm not sleeping.
Oh my god, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it.
I think so. The problem is that I feel like... Whew!
You did it!
I feel really heavy when walking. Like, this is probably intentional. But it complicates things. Okay, so... So one of them goes
Hopefully
this way.
you hit a checkpoint because...
Yes, I don't want to do this again. That would be bad. What the...
Oh. I see, because the other platform moves...
Yeah. And I just need
to... Okay, what? This is...
Yeah, like, I think I'm getting there.
Yeah. Obviously you have to move them both at the same time, but...
And, like, us as well, but, like... Oh, God. I just don't want to fall down, even though that's not an option right now. It just seems like it might be.
This is
this
pretty
one,
cool.
I see these ones, like, kind of move both of them. And then this other one just moves us.
Or are they just resetting because you switch?
It could be.
I think only the middle one moves it.
Yeah, probably it does.
Can you stand on the lantern?
Can I? I am so scared to try that, though.
I know, I'm sorry. You could try it on the smaller one where it's safe.
Okay, like, they definitely have a collision with me.
Yeah.
So this one seems to move us, right? This one moves the other thing.
Yeah, I think you need to be on top of the middle one, but that's just a guess.
Yeah, let's see if we can do that.
I like that. Only a morning person when I stay up long enough. Same.
Yeah, there's something to be said about waking up to the birds. That's kind of like as in, like, we go to bed when they like, you know.
Yes.
When they wake
up.
When
I see the sunrise, I'm like, time for bed.
Oh God. I do love the music, though. I wonder if they made that or where they got it from.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I can look at the credits and see.
True. We talked about a crediting policy, and now we know why. It's good.
Yeah.
Okay, this, like, I think the game is trying to tell me that I should do what you just told me, because I got kicked off my platform by the little lantern.
Okay.
Now we just need to try that. Not doing that preemptively. Okay.
Easy.
Now my jump is big. I see. Oh gosh. Let's see. But yeah, I'm roughly giving us like 10 minutes per game, just so people are aware. Because we do have 5 entries to go through. Oh god. Let's see. Try hitting 2 at the same time. But like, how? We only have one flashlight at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like it was all made by one person.
It's a really nice one. I guess it tried to tell us something by showing us this game twice. With the randomizer.
Oh, or no, I'm sorry. Must have been the author on the game page. It has 2 authors. Just one person only put in for the submission page. So.
If you want to, you can also put the link to the game in chat so people can try to beat us at, like, playing it. Oh god. Look! You're right!
Oh, nice! Okay!
Whew. Scary jump to make,
cookie.
but I would bring this with you. But how?
Oh, can't. Oh.
Oh no, oh no. This is a one-hit
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Hey, I was in a bush.
But you can't have your light on. You have to hide.
I was in a bush though, and I'm so glad that we're respawning at the beginning of the ledge. That would have been it right now. No, we're not doing this again. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is fun though.
Yeah, I put it in chat. My personal Twitch is favorite local cryptid, FYI.
That is a good name.
Thank you. That's hard to time, yeah.
Yeah, and there's like a little ledge that I can't walk over, if you didn't see that. Walk, walk, walk. Hide.
Has anyone in chat played this already and or beaten it? I'm kind of curious. Oh, I see. Yeah, there is a little step up there.
How? These things. I mean, I like when a game is challenging, especially with game jam games. Like it's like there is challenge. This is not going to be played in 5 minutes. This is good. I would still like to not die right now, though.
It's great too because it's a very like simple mechanic.
But it's a very.
But the.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like this is where I call it quits, though. Oh my goodness. Because this is gonna take some time to perfect, and I think we're at the 10-minute mark, just to give every game an equal amount of time. But damn, this is good, and it's like this is definitely a game that I would play like on stream and like finish for sure. So that's a good one to start out with. Lumina. All right, let's quit, and we can immediately see what was the next game on our list. Escape the Cube. Now I just need to find the matching game.
They were, the game we just played, Lumina, was #1 in audio and number 11 overall.
In audio, so, I understand. I definitely understand that. So, Escape the Cube is it's a cube. So, if you're wondering about the window size on this one, this is not on me. This is actually a cube. So I'm just gonna make it as big as it fits. But I have a feeling we're going to do the window shenanigans. So let's see. And I think this one came with music as well, so let me quickly do that on again. There we go.
Oh, I like that.
I like that too. So let's see. If only the platforms were faster, it would be easier. I mean, yeah, like sometimes easier is not what we want to do though, right? Okay, so we are a robot and we are in a cube. And we can move left and right.
No jump?
No. Is there... Good old game devs doing stuff, funky window stuff again? I have a feeling, yes.
Yeah, oh, could you expand it? Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, I can definitely make it full size, so maybe that's better.
Because it looks like there's a switch up there, like above your bed.
Yes. There we go. I'm just
something like that.
Quickly make it to a size where people can see everything. No, nothing is cut up. Alright. I can't do much right now. I can move left, and I can move right.
And you can't jump with W, like just the up key or anything?
Nope. I'm pressing space as well. And I am clicking on switches. I mean, the thing is, it's an escape game. This is supposed to make us think. So I guess it's also doing its job. Now it's just a question of... how do we do this? Just refresh them real quick. Like, I have a feeling this might be very meta. Like, in terms of... maybe I
should... wait, no, use the arrow keys. I just went to the game page to look at the controls.
I see. That can also do it.
Yeah.
Alright. Now it's just gonna make the game as big as possible so people can see it. There we go.
E is your interact button, and then space activates a tile in the light cube puzzle.
Okay, so we have a puzzle.
I'm assuming we need to get them all lit. Yep.
Now, this would require brain cells on our part. Right?
Of which, between us, we maybe have 2 right now, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay, you're crushing it. I don't know. I think you have more brain cells.
I mean, it's the automatic streamer, like, something that just kicks in right now. It's just, I'm just gonna click and see if my brain is figuring this out without narrating it, because that's gonna not make it work.
Like for dopamine. Wait,
as I said, if I don't have to narrate it, it works. I have no idea what I just did.
Did that unlock something?
I don't think. Maybe the arrow keys again? Yeah.
Yeah.
Inside the box, the game takes place within a single room. Interesting.
Yeah, so the, oh. Did we win? No.
We went down. Oh, look, we're being rated again. Thank you, Sorcery Story. If any of the moderators could type /shoutout in the name, that would be amazing. Okay, so how do we... We definitely don't click. Well, we do click in
It's
this game.
E for interact, but where's our robot guy?
Right?
Yeah, So the submission page says that the whole game takes place on a 3D cube. So I'm assuming that the arrow keys are just navigating across each of the faces.
As you can see, yes. We just lost our little friend.
Yeah, it seems like he
escaped, I guess.
Fell through a level.
Which
Maybe
one,
missing collision somewhere.
Maybe.
Okay, that's really trippy because the way you navigate.
Yes, because now we're turning and twisting and like I have the tendency to I just want to, tilt my head.
Oh yeah, I think it is a bug though because you can't click.
Right.
I love the concept though that you are just navigating on the surface of essentially a cube.
Definitely. We just lost a little character, but other than that, huh? Maybe we also just did it. Maybe we were just too fast at winning this. Have you considered that possibility?
That we're too good? No, I did not.
Fair. I mean, the puzzle says puzzle, so I assume maybe we just...
I think, but there had to have been more than one puzzle.
Yeah,
probably, I think there was a second puzzle, and then we could have escaped. I bet.
It seems like
there's only one of the lights.
Yes, indeed. Escape success, you'd say. You well, Chad, you're... I mean, wait. Why is this red now? This was one or two of them were green. There.
Oh, no, there are two of them. I think there are two different ones.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe it's something that... about pushing through on these? I just can't interact with them in any kind of regard.
Yeah, because we've lost our player. I wonder where he fell to.
I think we have the person that made the game in chat right now.
Oh, hey! Cool, that's awesome.
How the games have been selected? First delving into 3D work, sorry. Don't worry! Hey, we had fun already.
No, that's awesome. We had to read the submission page to get started, but that's why it's there.
That happens, right? I can restart it indeed. That's a good idea. I just need access to my desktop real quick. In the meantime, thank you for submitting your game. It's also a scary thing to have other people play your game and then play it on stream even. So thank you for speaking up in chat as well.
Happy to play test.
Yes, we like it. The music is good. We have to compose.
The music is good. It's
this one yet.
It's got an inquisitive but not overwhelming vibe, if that makes sense.
Look at that. We have it. Are you taking any game made in Godot? Or we went through the randomizer on the 66 Godot Wild Jam. Now this time I'm doing it right. And yeah, that's how we got the 5 games that we're playing. Oh god, I have to do this puzzle again.
I believe in you.
If I could.
Here, I can ramble while you focus.
Oh yeah, true. That is not bad of an idea.
But yeah, we randomly itch.io has you can choose submissions randomly, and so we just used it to pick a few games, and this is only the second one we've done, so you have not missed much.
Not yet, anyways.
Yes.
Alright. Almost. Or something. There is something about these puzzles that reminds me of that there is probably an easy way to solve them. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen them in Marv's class as well.
Yeah, you have to basically end up with 3 red squares, because that's how, in the corner it looks like or something.
We could also try the other puzzle first and see if that does anything for us. Also,
yeah,
I think,
true.
never mind, I am apparently best when I try to give up. So there we go.
Okay, now wait, whatever arrow key you hit last time, don't hit.
Okay. So we go up or down now? I guess. There we go.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I can interact like this.
Ah.
Oh, I see the. I
have
see
to
what we have
row.
to. Yes. Now
Yep,
the
yep.
only problem is we're not allowed to fall out in the meantime. Wait.
Okay, so
Oh, a guy fell down.
Yes, that must be that face of the cube must not
Yeah.
have collisions. The one that has think inside the box.
Yes, indeed. Okay, that's good to know.
This is
But
this is
now
a cute-
we see how it would work. That's a
Yes.
good way. All right. Well, sounds like we're hopping on to the next one. But thank you again for making this. It is fun. And it's
Yeah,
probably
cool
just,
mechanic.
it's probably just one collision that like kind of didn't work right now for us.
Yeah, or wasn't enabled or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I loved the fact that it used like physics, you know, so however you rotated the cube determined like what ground would be. That was neat. Made me think of Portal.
Definitely. Also, don't mind me just getting in the next game. It's called Exit Isle. It's our little vampire game. We had to
This
get
is
at
the
least
one that we're not supposed to drink anything though, or
Which
there were
seems-
some bugs.
Yes, maybe open the submission page real quick to see if
Yes,
getting stuck on something again. There we go.
yes.
Me professionally moving things around. I should just open a studio for these things. But
I'm happy to be the like sidekick tech support here.
there we go. Alright, now let's see if we can also maybe open up the sound again.
Okay.
If the Windows sound mixer didn't say goodbye just now. There we go.
Here's the blurb though. Dawn will be here soon. Can you escape it?
Well, I guess we have to run then. Okay, so here we are.
Okay, it says edit. There's unfortunately a bug in the version where the game may crash when drinking or picking up the key. We found the cause and will post an updated version here after voting is over. So I don't think the last update was 8 days ago, so we haven't gotten the update yet.
We have a checkpoint. And we have a book. Awaken your powers. You must get off this island. I do like the shader. Like, the kind of... It's
The
not
cell
quite-
shading?
Yeah, right? It's cell shading, like, a little bit of comic-esque.
Yeah, I do love the style. It reminds me of did you ever play 13 on the PlayStation?
I didn't.
Its cell shading was it was more dramatic than this, but yeah, it kind of gives me those vibes.
Do you want to...
Did someone model this? Sorry, go ahead.
Do you
Controls?
know... Yes, controls in terms of interact.
F is interact.
F, okay, because I was pressing E like a madman. There we go. Let's see. We press the button inside of the coffin. Oh my goodness, something about this is trippy.
Yeah, well, with the like fence, the running, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did someone model this player? Like these arms? Like that's what I want to know.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? That sounded like we were growling for a second.
Ooh.
Okay. I mean, this almost seems like it would help get over.
You're definitely supposed to jump over there, right?
Look at us.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Parkour.
Okay, but parkour.
Exactly. The music is also really good. If it's a bit too loud, people tell me that I can tune it down a bit more. But I kind of like it.
I can check if it is open source. Let me see here.
The shade just up
It says not applicable, so I'm assuming no, or maybe they just haven't posted it overall. But yeah, I agree. The shader is awesome.
I feel like I'm gonna struggle with platforming once again, so we have a lot of time to chat.
Yeah, the ambiance is good.
It really is. Oh my... Almost.
This is cool. This is really fun.
How do I get over there? Do I just like run?
Run and jump, maybe? Or maybe you're not supposed to get over there yet.
Maybe I
But
go
then
on top of the thing then?
building? Yeah.
Probably.
Does it
Well,
go
no,
up to the top?
It doesn't. Did you see? It just stops. But there is a time where the other one goes down, probably the best way to catch it. Like, it's just watch
Maybe...
for a cycle and see what happens. See, like, if I jump down now, that helps probably. If I don't try to, like, get it on the same level.
You can double jump. Space again and air for double
Okay.
jump.
Okay, that's also helpful, yes. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, alright.
That does it. That does the
Okay,
trick.
let's see. Am I missing any other controls? Okay.
Another checkpoint. Maybe we should interact with it, this one. That seems, like a glass of wine.
Yeah, you're supposed to, the drinks give you your powers, I guess. I guess if you, like, drink blood.
I mean, would make sense for a vampire. Also, why do we have bite marks on our arm? Just pointing that outward right now.
Well, that wasn't there before, was it?
I think they've been there the entire time, but I'm not sure. Also, we now have a bar with some kind of ability. I have a feeling it might be flying.
Red drink says it unlocks vampirism. Press and hold right click to use.
Okay, I guess we died? Right click to use, you say? Oh god. Yes, flying. Flying indeed.
Nice!
Please land on the... Yes. Heck yeah.
Nice. I love the two little red bite marks.
It's kind of cute.
And that's what we call environmental storytelling.
Indeed, indeed. Also, environmental... There is something on the floor here. Also, why am I so small? Like, did I shrink?
This is a very foreboding forest.
Yes, indeed. And there's a check mark, which we're gonna get real quick. This is locked, clearly. I wonder if it wasn't locked and it's actually just like a decoy. Seek power. Pull a lever.
Whoa, what?
Am I supposed...
Oh, yeah, you're on a timer because you have to escape before dawn.
It makes sense. 8 hours, 8 minutes, probably?
Oh, there's a timer in the top left there.
60.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it seems to be.
8 hours until dawn. Okay.
And we're just gonna run, I guess, this time. Well, the 60 is, very short. We'll have to...
I didn't notice it counting down or anything, though.
Neither. We're just running this time. I mean, we
have double jump, don't...
Exactly,
Yeah.
we took a long time last time, so at least this time we know what we're doing. For once. I do love the music. I have a thing for, like... Fun fact, vampires. That's funny that just happens today, because my roommates are gonna laugh at me later if I tell them this. But the other thing is that I do like dark and moody games. RPGs and kind of stuff. So this music is just perfection. But yeah, like, I'm the person in Magic that plays, like, 3 different vampire decks. So, you know?
Of course. Of course!
Right? I'm literally just in the middle of making, like, a wedding-themed one.
Oh, from Crimson Vow and everything?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That's fun.
Oh my goodness. Can I please not?
I believe.
Platforming! Skills engage, come on.
Yeah, I wish there was more of a... Excuse me. A clear timer, you know?
Yeah, probably supposed to be one and they just didn't finish it in time.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay,
I'm assuming they modeled all this stuff, though, which is pretty impressive.
Exactly, right? Self-done. The only thing that I would wish is that the checkpoints at, like, the reset part would, you know, allow me... Why am I... Hello? What was that? I'm supposed to be able to fly?
Maybe you have to point, you have to aim high.
I don't know how I did that earlier.
I think just aim higher, but yeah, I don't know, you're right. That's odd.
Like, I can't fly per se, I need to jump for this.
You glide.
I'll clearly call it a skill issue versus anything else, but...
we did it so perfectly
yeah,
the first
right?
time.
Like, I don't know what I did back then, but I want to get back to that.
And then double jump. Do you have the second one?
Oh my goodness.
Womp womp.
Maybe you magnet yourself to closer to what you're looking at? It doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, we don't seem to be flying. We just seem to... Well, but this could also be...
The bug for drinking this time? Like, the last time it worked?
Yeah, they said the bug was a crash, so maybe... Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we're gonna...
I do like that it reloads fast.
Exactly, and we're gonna give it like some more tries, but we also have a limited time for every game anyway, so... Maybe, chat, you're better at this than we are. And you can post on socials later that you beat us to it. Literally. I'll have a look at the account later and like interact with people that are playing the games we're playing today. So, incentive. Go play. That seems maybe. Ah! So close. Alright, I guess.
You can't double jump while flying?
I mean...
That's so sad.
I mean, I can double jump, but it doesn't do much. Double jump first? Yeah, I've been doing that. Flap my arms? I wish.
Well, I was gonna say, hold your second jump until, like, halfway.
I did that as well. The problem is the second jump doesn't work for some reason in this, like, here.
Oh, like, yeah.
Like, it only works if I do it right after.
That's odd, yeah.
And here I can't even do the double jump. Like, the moment I cross over the ledge. Well, again, another mystery for another day. We have one more game, I think.
Flap your arms, that was
Flap
funny.
my arms is a good suggestion. It's a very good suggestion, and maybe that works. Let's see. The next one is called Vault Monkey. Also,
here, I will post the link again for the one we just played.
So people can enjoy here. This one is also a bit smaller, so I'm just gonna upsize that so people can see. You ran out of time, try again. Yeah, I had the game open for too long. That is also clever. Windows, there we go. Windows. Monkey X. There we go. Heck yeah. So we have 15 minutes until depressurization. We have WASD move, left click for interact used, E for open manual, 1 of 3 is page down up, and 2 is emote. We can emote in this game.
Okay.
Look.
What?
There's a radio. You're telling me something, but I can barely hear you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't hear anything, really.
Let me make it a little bit higher on this one.
Oh, okay, there's the music. Cool,
yes.
Yeah.
Awaiting input. Okay. I have a feeling it's no, it's not.
There's no OC.
Yep. Worth a try. We have power output puzzle over here. I feel like we need to try this a few times.
I feel like we're in an escape room.
Yes. We have a lever. That lever does something.
Nothing.
Seems to be our timer.
Like...
We have a cube.
Cube. Love
and
a
a
cube.
glass window. Can I chug?
Yeah, do it. Can you throw it?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm allowed to do page up and page down, whatever it is. And this
yeah, here, let me pull. I will pull up the game page.
Here. I found the owner's manual. Should you find yourself trapped inside your vault, simply follow this guide with step-by-step instructions. Yeah. Currency and change rates. Oh my goodness. Piano code, key code. Okay. We're gonna struggle a little bit in regards to wireless outlets. So this is a color scheme thing. I have a feeling this is trying to tell us that we're supposed to do complementary colors. But to what? How do I interact with this? I mean, yes, I figured that, but like, how do I...
And you don't, like, drag?
The thing is that...
Yeah, it just has left click to interact and use, yeah.
I mean... We can use
it. Seems like you're supposed to plug something in. It says it's an outlet.
So we just need to find something, but like probably behind the glass. Wireless outlets. This truly is the future. Yeah, look at that.
We have to break that somehow.
I have a feeling that this must be how to do it, but like.
Can you?
I wish. Okay, so is there anything else that's a bit more aggressive in terms of breaking? Don't panic, locked. I have a feeling there might be like an axe in there.
Yeah, that feels right. Yes.
Right, so the wireless outlets are the thing that comes after, so let's go down.
Oh, that's what the
Here's
green
price,
screen.
spare parts.
Oh! What
This-
is on the? Yeah,
But like,
it looks like spears. What's on the screen?
right? I have 20 seconds. I have it. I know what
You
this
just
is about.
spell spear on the screen over there.
Yes, here.
Yeah.
Bup. Spear. Opening emergency box. Look at that.
All right. Nice.
We're getting
Okay,
there. We're getting there.
We did a puzzle.
We have a hammer. Can I please have the hammer? I would like to have the hammer. There we go.
Ah,
The
break
glass
it.
window is broken. Okay. This is a cable, apparently. Can I don't want to... There we go. So we need to find the opposite colors. Ignore the hammer swinging in the background. So the thing is, we don't even need to know. We need to find the same pattern, which would be this one. We don't even need to know the opposite ones. If we just look at where the same colors come back again. Like, we have 3 times the same color here.
Oh, I see. I see. I see what you're saying.
Here, 3 times the same color. Gotta be that one.
Okay, interesting.
Little...
I love that this is in 3D.
I love it as well. Like, this is actually making me like, oh god, this is an escape room. The hammer loves swimming. Yeah. The hammer loves swinging, we do know that. Goes in here, red and green is the opposite, so that seems right. I need to pick up the hammer in a second, but also it's a nice background noise, isn't it? And then we put that one in here. Power output 100%. Now what do we do? 5 minutes. Lever? Oh,
it opened.
Okay. Oh no. It's the last part of the
currency.
Yes, and I'm a little bit worried. Let me open my handy dandy little cheat sheet.
Yep.
So, help?
But we don't know what we need to put in here, do we?
Well, the year, apparently. And the exchange rates. We have 88 cent are 77 pound. 88 cents, 17 pounds, so that's like 5...
This is 5034, right?
34 submit. Like, I can't interact when I have this thing in the hand. 5034 submit. Can I? Please type? Doesn't seem to react. Maybe I need to do it over here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, these are keys, piano keys. Piano keys.
Sequence, ease. I mean, we can probably... We escaped?
Wait.
What? How? How do we just escape? By the hammer? By the power of the mighty hammer of Thor?
Thanks, Thor.
But this game is fun. I like it. I can still play on the piano keys, by the way.
Seems like, yeah. I mean, good first, like, prototype.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close this because the hammer swinging is starting to get to me.
Yeah, I'm impressed that it's 3D and then, like, programmed multiple puzzles that then, like, you know,
actually work
had to
with each
trigger.
other. It's amazing.
Yeah, that was good. Good stuff.
Let me open the browser that is not my normal browser to make sure we can play the browser game now. Stream manager real quick. Let's see.
Looking at the game page, I think the currency puzzle is the last one.
And
so that's we
why
did the puzzles out of order, yeah.
That makes sense,
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Up.
Okay, let me post the link for that one.
Just gonna quickly grab this browser and then we can play the last game. Let's see. Bum. Window capture. Boop.
This has been a lot of fun.
It definitely has been. Like, I love just trying game jam games. Sometimes you don't need like highly polished, you just need fun.
Yeah.
There we go. I don't know why the other
fresh.
version doesn't work anymore, so we just add a new one. As it does. You know, it happens. It happens to the best of us. I totally did not have like the other one properly resized or anything. So you can now see how live streaming's done. But hey. There we go.
The magic.
Ignore it being off center too. I can only do so much. There we go. This should do.
I love the layout though, like the 2 cameras, like the layout for the stream is very nice.
Last time the cameras were overhanging a little bit too much, so we fixed it. So everything had to be resized. Also,
iteration.
Exactly.
Iteration.
People, don't forget to take a drink, because I'm noticing that I haven't drunk anything in the last hour, so you probably didn't either.
I've been slowly drinking my coffee.
Good stuff. Let's see if this game has music. It doesn't seem to, but maybe. Default keyboard controls. W,
Whoa!
up arrow, A, SD, well, who'd have thought. Shift, spacebar, and pause for escape.
Gamepad supported, and you can rebind the keys.
And there is music! Oh my goodness. I can shoot!
Whoa! Oh!
And I'm being shot at.
Whoa.
I might need to turn on.
Yeah, that might be a little loud.
I mean, it's explosions, they're supposed to be loud, but let's maybe... Yes, game over, I know, but we'll see. That was intentional for once. I'm bad at games, but not that bad. Let's put Microsoft Edge.
What's your favorite game, Nat?
Well, that's a loaded question, ain't it?
Okay, what's your favorite game right now? Let's put it that way.
I mean, like, in recent times, probably Dragon Age, because I do love me a game that lets me feel like I'm reading a book. But, yeah. Is that better, sound-wise? Seems like it.
Yeah, I totally agree. Mega Man vibes, for sure.
Yes, I need to give this to my friend that loves Mega Man more than anything else. Also, what is your favorite game, now that you've asked me?
I just recently finished Inscription, and I loved that game. That was a lot of fun to play.
I was told to try that one.
It's very, very good.
And I'm pretty sure I got it in like one random Humble Bundle ages ago, so maybe.
You have going in blind is the best way.
How did I just lose?
I think you ran out of hearts.
Maybe, yeah. That can happen. Is there a list for played games? Yes and no. Right now we generated a list of 5 games at the very beginning of the stream, and this is the last one of those we're playing. And
I can make one.
Yes,
real quick.
That seems good to like have a list with all the links in there. And in the VOD they're gonna be linked as well with the timestamp and the link to the game page. So it's just there's only so much you can do with live chosen games. Also, I'm not good at these kind of games. I should have probably prefaced this. We are a little robot, which seems very much true to home. No.
Yeah, this seems a little challenging.
It is a bit challenging for also talking while doing it. But that's good.
Yeah, you're multitasking.
Make a spinning wheel with multiple playable games. Itch has a feature built in to get randomized games, and we're gonna see that in a second again, because we're gonna do 2 more of those, I think. And then also we're gonna try playing the winner, because I feel like that's a nice way to end the stream later. But yeah, let's give this another try if I can do it. But they're definitely trying to escape a factory, I think, like story-wise.
Well, and it also looks like you're in, like, your player character's in, like, some test tubes in the background.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
There's a lot of environmental storytelling going on.
And I like that.
Yeah, it's good.
Part of me just wants to run for it, you know, like, just get out of here without fighting everything.
Yeah. And the, like, taking damage animation, I like that your character blinks too, that's classic. The parallaxing is really nice.
Good that you're doing the commentary, because I'm focusing on not dying. I mean, I feel like I found a way to cheese it. The music is very Genesis, yes.
Yeah, I get Sonic, Mega Man vibes both, yeah.
Yes. I feel like I'm running into everything. But there is like there is part of me that just wants to continuously move forward. I guess that's the problem here. Because hey, I killed this one before I killed me. But yeah, no, I feel like this is one of those games, just like Dino game in the browser, where you can just like play this for hours. Because it's a browser game, you know, like in between work.
I wonder if there are multiple levels or if this is the only one.
Are you gonna make me try and find out?
No! I would never! I would never!
Oh god, run for my life! Come on, come on, come on. One last try, okay? One last try. The infamous last
it seems
one.
like the hitbox is just slightly higher than where you shoot from on the ground. So you have to like pop hit or wait. Yeah.
Like I said, these kind of games are a weakness of mine. Oh, the just out of hitbox here. There we go.
Yeah. Womp.
Womp womp womp. That's what's
One
missing.
more run. Famous last
The
word.
famous last run, exactly. Oh, come on. But like, it's getting me to like, I want to figure out whether I can do it. Not on stream probably, but you know, in general. Let's see, let's see. I wish I could duck. What happened?
Oh yeah, duck would be cool.
This one I don't accept. Did you see that? Like, I am fine here. Alrighty, so with that, let's go and go back to itch for a second. For 2 more games from the randomizer, so people can see how we did this to begin with. How do we do this? We have like a next project over here. You dropped out. That is not good. I lost my co-host to something.
I hit the wrong button.
Ah. Your camera turned off. That is what happened.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button. Sorry, folks. It's my bad. I was moving a window and I.
All good. At least it was not me this time. Because that was my brain being like, oh no, I did a thing. Alrighty, let me just go. Let me just quickly go and break to fix this. We have music, we have browser, we have a good. Supposed to pick up the level completion on Twitter. We need proof. Are you gonna make me do that? Oh no. Oh,
it sounded like a challenge, yeah.
It sounds like a challenge. If I get those hours paid, I might. But yeah, we're back on the submission page. So for everyone who dropped in later, this is how we pooled the last games. And we just have a little button on the side that you can't see, sadly, that says view random submission. And when that happens, we have this little pop-up game. We say browser game and Windows game, and we click start. We have Emerald Escape.
Ooh, I like that name.
2 wildcards used. Let's leave that open, and then we're gonna go and get a next game, because we said we're gonna do 2 more, and then we're gonna do the winner. So let's quickly duplicate. And see what happens. The Sorcerer's Escape. Ooh, this gives me like Escape the Prison vibes. Right? Like
yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Right? The orange might do that.
Battle as Sarah on her journey of love.
Love that. Alright, let me also turn off studio mode. So with those 2 games picked out now, and the winner that you are gonna tell me probably in a second, we have an actual scheduled break for whoops, not showing the secrets of the juice here. There we go. Yeah, and a broken camera. So we'll see each other in 10 minutes. We're gonna open up the games again, install them, and then be right back. There we go. Now this thing chomped down. Now it should be visible again. I love this transition. It's so cute. It is amazing. Alright, let's go back to the browser and pick Escape. There we go. We have a browser game. We have it set up. We are playing Emerald Escape. And we're gonna tune down as much as I like the disco in the background, because this game is gonna have music. Probably. There we go. Yeah. What is happening? I'm not doing anything right now, by the way. I can click things. Okay, restart. WASD, aim. I can right click to roll. Left click to throw. Pick her up. If you dare. Yep. As you would expect. I love it. Oh god. I can throw the emerald to like stun them. Oh my goodness. Do you look at me? I'm dashing. I'm trying to like do a rogue thing. I can't escape though. I thought I could. Yeah. I can't. What? Yes, they do. Ah! This is gonna be harder than we thought, huh? Alright, let's see. Yes. Probably to make things harder. Oh god. One of them is there. Hey, you have my thing! Give me my emerald! What do I do without... There's a stone. There's a stone. I have a feeling. Give me my emerald. Greed can kill you. You can't hear Kati. Ah, yes. Now you can hear her. The audio was off for some reason.
Sad. It's just me cackling, don't worry.
Yes, we were both laughing about the fact that, like, this is gonna be harder than we thought.
But I was saying the camera panning and the lighting is really good.
I know you can also hear the music now, I think. Also, my emerald! Give me that.
Give me my shiny.
Yes. Don't you dare take... Look at them laughing when you die. My goodness.
That's evil.
It is. And you can't even stun them for that long. Like, I can move this guy along, but I can't move them out of the way. Oh my. The game has sound. Yes, it has. I'm sorry, I just had the audio capture off.
Or,
Look at us.
For what it is, it's like actually pretty...
It's fun, and like it's a challenge, which is good.
Yeah, it knew what it was doing.
Yes. And I mean, look at our face.
Dash.
Look at our face.
The fear in our eyes. Ah, close, halfway there.
And the death in our eyes, that suits us well too.
The death in our eyes. Not focusing so much on that.
Oh god, oh god. Oh god. No!
I'm shiny.
You took my weapon too. Oh, the music is getting intense.
Oh! Nice, nice.
Oh god, I don't know if we're gonna win this, but like, again, we're doing okay. I just have a feeling that I need like a little bit more than 10 minutes to get good at this kind of stuff. Which is good, because you know, you want games to be hard at some point, to some degree. Oh my goodness! Look at me dashing.
You are dashingly dashing.
Oh my goodness. Ah! Give me the thing. Give me that.
There's so much good feedback too on...
Yes. Oh my goodness. Ah!
On like the enemies and the player and the movement. It's very...
It feels so smooth to play, right? Like, this would be very frustrating if it wasn't. Probably. But this is like, every time I die, it's on me. Like, me as a player not being good. Not because the game doesn't want to do it. You know, so that's a good sign. Give me that, give me that, give me that. And also, don't take my emerald. Don't take my emerald.
You're getting better.
I'm dashing. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm just a continuous rolling boy right now.
That's the other thing, is that sometimes when you pick up the wrong one. Yeah.
Yes, that is, but that's also, I feel like, almost on me. Also, there's one key missing and I don't know where it is.
It's at the top left. Oh, top right. Oh!
I have one life, We
can do it! No!
We're gonna do this, I am invested now. Oh god.
I'm a believer.
Oh god. You took my shiny. I wish there was a way to get hearts back or something. But again, probably just me being like...
It also might have been something that, like, there wasn't time to add.
Exactly. Oh god, with one life, it's kind of scary to interact with these things.
The stakes are high. The stakes are high.
Let's just dash away for now. I feel like dashing is the OP strat here.
Yeah, it seems like because you dash like through their little spiky spikes.
Yes.
It seems they're. I love how their spikes only go so far and then fade away.
Yes. Also, like, I'm gonna get that emerald in a second. I feel like I don't need it right now.
Yeah, I agree. You just need it at the end.
Oh god.
Oh, that's okay.
That's one. Ah, that's two.
I believe.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, we're running, we're running.
We're crushing it! We're crushing it! Yeah.
No! The up and down is the problem because you never know. No, 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 no.
The shiny!
Almost! But hey, the game gets us this invested. This is good. We can do this. Oh my goodness. Goals for the stream. We're gonna.
Yeah, we're committed now. Yeah, there's also like a bit of timing, right, that you have to get.
Yep.
Because you want to like stun them, but they're like stabbing you.
Stabbing is a good word for how I'm feeling. I'm being like shish kebabbed.
Shish kebab.
You know, like this is come on, we can do this, we can do this.
It's also unfortunate though that like you can't, there's nothing to use as cover.
Ooh! Oh, we're being raided by Jackie. Oh my goodness, Jackie, you bring more people than have been here to begin with. Hello.
Hi folks.
I'm currently trying to speedrun, I guess, this little browser game that has us very fascinated. Wait a second. Without dying and dashing, and I'm trying already to hand off some of the talking responsibility to my friend here. Because
hello.
I can't do both at the same time. This game is tricky.
Yes.
Oh my
that
goodness.
must be very focused.
Yes, I must. I have to be. Otherwise, this is gonna take too long. Oh my goodness. Dash, 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 kill. No! Dash, kill. There we go. Kill.
We are currently watching Nat try to beat one of the Godot Wild Jam game entries.
Exactly. We kind of randomized what we were gonna play, so we didn't know before either. And this one has us like in clutch because we're trying so hard to win it. Because it's like we almost did it once, which kind of makes it go even harder at trying to like finish it in the designated 10 minutes. We have. But oh, zigzag, bob and weave. Yes. Kind of.
Zigzag, bob and weave.
That's a good chat.
And that's gonna be my new alias online.
Zigzag, bob and weave. Yeah, I mean,
yes, zigzag, bob and weave.
It really is a good one, so. Oh, they get distracted by the emerald. There are some strats to be had there.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. So you can maybe like throw it? Because that's what they want, right?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness, stop. Stop. Stop doing that to me. But look, see? Like they're all running towards it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that you can't hide behind structures.
Yeah, like I feel like that might help, probably, right? To like get some of the enemy attacks out of our way.
Oh, nice!
Whew! Clutch, 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 we can do this.
You could say Nat's a natural.
I would laugh at your pun if I wasn't so distracted. Oh my goodness. We can do this, we can do this.
We can do this.
Like we're getting there.
You can do this.
Oh god. No, I wouldn't be anywhere without your emotional support right now. God darn, what is happening? Where's our emerald? I kind of lost track of that one.
It's okay, we just need the last key. Last key, last key. No! Oh, we were robbed.
Woo!
We were robbed.
Do you have to trade the emeralds for other things like lethal company bugs? I have a feeling that there is a meat that I'm not getting right now. Okay, we got this one. I want to get the emerald back because it seems to like hit a bit better than just the stones.
Yeah, I wonder if it like does it stun them longer? I don't think I've noticed that.
It seems to, but it mostly distracts them. Also, I just pushed them into the key. What is this?
Bug.
I'm good at QA testing, huh? Yay, they have like thank you Jackie for dropping up your community and like rest well. Raiden running is perfectly fine. Oh my goodness. Distraction big. Look at us! Look at us Lara Crofting through this. Oh my goodness. Ah! Give me that one. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. I guess that's instant.
Bop.
And weave out of there. Hoo, hoo, hoo. One more.
One key. One life.
I kind of need to get the stone somewhere. I shall throw the first stone. Oh my goodness, no.
See, I think that first hit though is kind of...
Yeah, that one.
There should be like a bit of a... You should have like a few seconds of invulnerability or something.
At the beginning, yes, I guess. I mean, like, there's games that kind of, like, are easier to beat because you can hit the boss as well in those 2 seconds, but I don't have weapons on me.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. One last try, and if I don't, I will finish this after the stream, because this one I'm definitely gonna be able to do at some point. I'm not too bad at this one right now. It just needs some more practice. It's a bad try. Maybe we'll do another second try, but like, you know. You know how bad tries don't count.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously.
But see, if they're distracted by the emerald, they go for the emerald instead of for like a new spear on me. Ah. Alright, this was fun though.
This was fun. This was fun. Yeah, Emerald Escape. That was good.
Yes, let's open the game captures again and grab, what was the game that we have? Sorcerer Escape. It's another not HD sized game, so let me just do a quick cubing here.
Okay, but the cover art looks...
Like, I mean, look at it. How cool is that?
So good.
So, let's also turn on the music for this one, because I know that there was some. There we go.
And I've just dropped all the games we've played so far in chat.
Yes, thank you for doing that.
Yes.
Good stream support. Alright, let's click on Sorcerer Escape and see what
This ain't my first rodeo.
Now, how do I start this game is a question.
Oh, yes. Great question.
Maybe it's on the goodie there.
Oh,
it has like
right
a start button that's kind of something about the sizing of this.
Oh, yes. That's a little off.
And like it's full screen for me and I can't make it smaller.
No. Well, it looks
it's hidden behind my taskbar, which means that the people on stream can actually read it, but I don't.
Yes, door is locked. Cast unlock spell. Yes.
What are we doing? How do we do it?
We unlocked a door.
I can throw snowballs.
Oh. Okay.
But they don't seem to kill people. They just seem to make them angry. There's a little Godot hidden there, I see that. I have a spy AI for that kind of stuff. Why are we always with the dashing games right now? I am running. Dad is
okay, that was really
that was unexpected. Yes, also chat to answer your question. Yes, this is the CM that's like doing shenanigans in all the streams. Like I am the account holder here. I managed to get modded in Jackie's stream last time and ban people. That was fun. Like throwing the graveyard at us is kind of fun. All right, let's see. The thing is, I feel like I'm not doing damage to them, which is the thing. Like they have different colors. You see that?
Yeah, I don't know what the different colors is. So it looks like the 100% is your life, obviously.
Yes, and a one-hot kill with some of these, apparently.
So it looks like you... Oh, maybe it's like a distance thing? Oh, what?
What? is happening.
What?
Is there anything on the itch page that can help us with this?
Tech support coming through.
I mean,
you can invoke Earth, Wind, or Fire with QER.
QER. Oh.
Yes.
That could help, probably.
Maybe you have to go pick it up at those fountains first.
Oh, wait. I have a feeling, yeah, like, that white is snow or something, maybe?
Yeah, so... Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to...
I don't. I timed you out for being a Unity user. I didn't. That's the totally not existing clips. No.
Yeah, it just says WASD to move, click to shoot, and then to invoke Earth, Wind, or Fire, QER.
I mean, the thing is, none of these do.
Yeah, it sounds like they...
Maybe didn't get to implement it yet? Question mark? But then they wouldn't write it in the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're actually hitting people. See, like, these we can actually kill. Do you see the life bar?
Yeah, so that's the white. Yeah, the white ones you can kill.
So if I kill all the white ones, I can maybe go to the shrine here.
So maybe you're supposed to go to the top right corner first and not the left at all. Because it seems to only trigger once you get in proximity.
Yep, exactly. The problem is that it's gonna take a while. Like the small one we're killing, but the big one...
Well, no, those are green. I don't think you're killing either of them.
Oh no, like one of them is dead now. Like there was...
Oh, yes.
Do you see that? Like the life bar is getting down.
Oh, okay.
And then they vanish, but like the big boy is like a problem.
Yeah, I think you have to kill all the white cubed ones in the top right.
Yeah, and the green ones don't do. I got something.
Oh!
I got something.
That probably, green, I'm assuming, is Earth, so that would be Q.
Q. Okay,
so I think you should only go to the right and kill the white guys.
Yes, and like not trigger the other ones. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, that seems to work.
Okay.
Trial and error, people. Trial and error. We're also at 10% life, so I don't see this going far.
Maybe... Oh. Oh!
Oh?
Okay, that...
Story elements? I don't see stuff, but there's story happening.
There's a... Where's my husband? What have you done with it? I am cursed by the witch! I went to lay peacefully. She twisted my... something. Whoa. So, we're playing as Sarah, and we're trying to find our husband.
Yes. That we got told, right?
Yes.
The problem is... Oh, I see. I have to do a boss fight to get the new power.
This is some kind of golem.
Do you see the story golem lifeline up there? Like, I feel like something got wrong with the window resizing on this one, mostly. Like, with the text size and everything.
To be fair, so the person who made this said they started game dev a few weeks ago. They've always wanted to build a game. This is a personal goal of theirs, so it's been a journey. And I said, these game jams are amazing, and I didn't think I would be able to get it done. Although small, a great moment for me. This is a huge moment.
That's a huge moment, and, like, it's fun. Like, we're actually figuring it out, too. Like, if anything, we're trying to, like, feedback.
Yes, exactly. So...
Look at us. Like, it's actually working now.
We got there.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Pirate software. I see a lot of ferrets. Hello. This is more people than I've ever expected to come in here. Hi. Look at this. This is a wall of followers and text. Oh my goodness. Let me just quickly switch back to like the talk because I feel like I'm not being able to focus on the game right now.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. But, Thor, what have you done?
Whoa! Look at the
do you
chat,
see that?
My God!
And here
I
was like, the stream is winding down. We're doing the last game before the final game, and we're like chit-chatting like friends, and everything is fine and chill. We have like about 100 people here. I can handle that easily, and now there's this counter at 7,000. There's 7,000 people right now.
I love
and it's
it.
only growing.
This is awesome.
It's awesome. Yes, of course. I am just overwhelmed. So I'm narrating because that's the only thing I can resort to.
Stream of conscious, stream of conscious.
Yep, exactly. Oh my goodness. I cannot read chat right now. Like, I am not capable. I don't have the skills to I just see ferrets.
Lots of emotes.
I just see ferrets. Very cute ferrets. I wish I had a pet that I could hold up and like distract people with. You know, like if you hold up a cat or something, that helps. I've been told I only have a pumpkin right now. Like, I don't know if that works, but distraction. Engine, yes. Well, you have the community manager of your engine. Emmy didn't have time to join me today. You can't. No one can read that. Don't worry. I read that one. I'm also joined by Kati, who is the organizer of the. Now I'm saying it right. Godot Wild Jam.
Yes.
We did have a little interview earlier, and now we're playing some game submissions of the last one. Hey guys, I was part of the raid. I'm currently never made a game. Any quick start tips? You can just literally type ! Get started. We prepared for this. Look at that.
We did.
We did indeed. But yeah, I can also throw in some music while people are like still like rolling in because you know like our viewers seem to like disco music, so I hope you do too.
Good vibes. Good vibes.
You're probably gonna crash Nightbot, by the way, if you all do it now. Just as a yes, there you go. Oh my goodness. Thank you, people. Like, thank you all.
Yay! Oh, I love it. This is awesome. This is wholesome.
This is wholesome as hell. Oh my goodness. Yeah. The hug of death. Yes. I am glad that I didn't, in fact, do follow like alerts right now, because imagine for a second what would happen if I had done that. This would have been broken.
Disco never dies. I agree with that.
Disco never dies. Also, the disco music seems to have broken as well. It's loading. Just be patient. It's loading.
Buffer.
I kind of wish you had. It would be hilarious. Surprised by the goblin raid? Yes. Oh. It is indeed a thing. It is a surprising thing, and yeah. The music.
I think I'm broken too.
Yes, I see that. I see that you're broken too. Let's go back to the 2 cams and hope that you're not broken on that screen. You are. You are broken on that screen. What happened?
I'm here. I swear.
You're there. I can see you. There you go.
I can see me too.
Good work, goblins. We broke it. Yeah, you broke the community manager for sure.
Good work, goblins. We broke it.
Indeed, but yeah. Hello. Thank you. Yes, we are currently playing Game Jam games, and we currently were playing, when you came in here, a game that was made by the person that just taught themselves how to use Godot within a week for this Game Jam specifically. So this is someone's very first game we're playing right now. We picked by the randomizer, by the way, what we're gonna play. So, yes. Also the disco music is finally working. Look at that. So now we can see if we can pick up the next level up. Let's see.
The Game Jam is the Godot Wild Jam. It was our 66th
there we go.
Jam. We run every month, so come join us for the next one. You can find it on itch, and it'll be happening in 10 days.
Mm-hmm. Also totally not me clicking out of the window in because I'm shaking or anything. Also, I feel like we kind of made a mistake because we swapped our ammunition to something that we can't kill this guy with.
And now we are stuck.
We are soft locked. Yep. Let me just quickly reload the game so people can actually see what we're doing. Or, I mean, we've been playing this. We could also switch to the winner and showcase the winner to these 3,000 people.
I'm cool with that as well. Yeah.
Because I have a feeling that might break on us a little bit less. Let's see. Game capture. There we go.
I just posted the link to our website. It has a link to the upcoming Game Jam.
You can also type !guests for that, by the way.
Yes, the bot commands. We love those. But
and after Nightbot stopped, stopped breaking and spamming people.
Yes.
Nightbot has its ups and downs,
So true. But we're a Game Jam. We run the second month of every month for 9 days, and so it's a great time. We're a very chill, cozy community, and I don't know if you guys like ferrets and disco. It seems like you should come hang out with us.
That sounds like a good plan. Do the self-promo, because I don't want to do that. We as engine. There we go. Fast plan changes. You wait some years and make games together. Yeah. I mean, like, we all started somewhere, right? So, now, this, the game you're currently seeing, by the way. We can actually have a quick look at the itch page as well, because that we set up. So let's do that real quick. Boop. There's a browser. Come on.
I love the art for this. It looks...
It is absolutely adorable. Just need to open it real quick before things break. Because, there we go. Browser, please. You're not...
That's awesome. Someone just started learning the Godot engine yesterday. That's great. It's so easy to pick up. The documentation is 10 out of 10. And the community is 11 out of 10.
Yes, the community is amazing. Which is like the only reason we can do things like this to begin with. Like, just sit down, play some games. You decided to follow. Please tell us about yourselves and what you do. Well, we are the official Godot engine account, so, you know, we promote things made with the game engine. The Twitter account manager is the best. Well, hello, thank you, because that's also me. The little overwhelmed beam in the corner, but yeah.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
I mean, the Twitter one is fun. Like, it is an amazing community to engage with, and, like, jokes write themselves when people, like, present them to you on a platter. So, like, you know, all the comment, all the feedback goes back right there. Compliments are just for all of us. Obama meme, exactly that. Exactly that. Godot for game dev. You just started learning C#. You're not doing it wrong. No, you can use C# in Godot.
You can use C#, yeah.
I mean, aren't you writing a book about C#? Can we plug that as well right now?
I am writing a book about C# and Godot, in fact. It takes you through making a small, like, 3D adventure game, using all kinds of different components within the engine. I will say shout out to, like, the Chickensoft community. They have awesome blog posts and tutorials for, like, how to get started using C# and Godot. There are thousands of resources out there. So, just gotta go digging.
Exactly. Yeah. And also, like, the get started command, you can definitely just... How about switching to Godot from Unity? Like, there is so many people who have done that. And there is so many video tutorials, like, so many... Like, a bunch of them were in chat. I don't know if you can currently find them in chat, for obvious reasons. But if you just follow our socials, we try to shout them out regularly. There's people like GD Quest, Nathan, that does, like, really good free tutorials. They're also open source. You can find them on itch. You can find them on their own webpage. They even do, like, things for schools. There's a lot of, like, different language communities, right? Yeah. Like, we have people like Rafa, we have people like Rothio, we have so many people that do a lot of good things for the community, more than we could do ourselves. So, you know, you definitely can find some.
If you see something, like, in the documentation that's missing or that's not in your language, please contribute. Like, that's what makes the community so great, is that just, you know, people stumble upon something that's missing or, like, needs some support, and they add it. And that's one of the beautiful things about Godot, that any user can just do that.
Also, to get back to what we were doing, this is the winner of the 66 Godot Wild Jam. It's called Losing Marvin. And we were just gonna try it out and show the game to a bunch of people. Hey, Practical, there is someone that has been in chat before this. We have a public roadmap. It's in the works. Source Thor, indeed. Let's go. Let's just click play and see what happens.
Oh.
Also, I think this game has sound as well, so let's figure out how that works. The thing with with game jam games is that sometimes they're not optimized for streaming, and that is perfectly fine, because they don't have to be. So, like, just bear with us if, like, things break or something. It's partially my inability to make them work, but also, you know. Also, look at this.
You control the little goldfish. Is that Marvin?
Yes, it seems to be Marvin. I have a feeling we need to go in this. Let's see. I can drop pebbles.
Oh.
I can pick up petals. Out of reach.
Yeah, so this is the winner out of 158 entries. That was over about over 9 days this past February.
Did I lose my little pebble? Out of reach. Oh, there
it is. Out of reach.
Look at that. Can
you open the clam or something? Or?
I got a pebble got. I wonder what I can do. I can definitely pick things up if I go close enough. There we go.
Is it like Finding Nemo but in reverse? Maybe.
Well, Finding Nemo not in reverse, no. Like didn't the fish escape like from the aquarium prison as well? Okay, so we can throw pebbles. We've got that much. Oh, hey, this opened. There's a key. So let's get the key to where the key is supposed to be. There we go. So now that that's open, I can probably...
Do you have to, like, jump? Can you... Oh, yes, I see.
Throw the pebble probably over it? Let's see if we can figure this out. There's enough people to help us with, like, tricky puzzles now, at least.
What is the... Could we push the lever that was in the skull?
Can I push the lever that's in the skull? It's out of reach for some reason.
Out of reach. Interesting.
What was the theme for this jam? It was Escape.
It was Escape. And, our jam does something, like, if you've ever done Global Game Jam, they do something similar with, like, diversifiers. Oh, you can throw it. Yes. We call
look
them
at us! We did it!
wild cards. So there were some optional
go over there.
Challenges to making their game, and one of them is everything had to be in one room.
Too weak? Okay, the pebble is too weak to kill the pirate. That's interesting knowledge. There's another ramp and some fish fodder, so I have a feeling if we just kick this up down to us, maybe. In a weird kind of angle, though. But we'll have to figure it out. Maybe if you push the ship a bit, but like I wouldn't know how.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Oh,
close. Maybe close enough. Hit the cat.
So that's just like a never-ending.
Should I hit the cat? That could be a thing.
Oh, can you wake up the cat? Yeah.
Maybe the pebble. Let's see. The pebble is rolling. No, it doesn't interact with the cat, but that was a good idea.
Someone also said maybe sink the ship with pebbles.
Oh yeah, that could be an idea. They stay on there, so that seems like a good idea. Oh, they don't.
It doesn't look like it's changing at all.
Like, the thing is, there's fish fodder. I have a feeling that if I eat this, I'm gonna get stronger. But, like... I don't know how to get that down. Oh, I got a leaf.
Oh, leaf. Ah.
What do we do with that leaf? Maybe into the cannon? Or over here? Ah! I guess that's how we reach. Your angle? Is there a button on the wall? Can you throw a pebble at it? We did that. That's why it's green. So now that this thing is sunken, maybe we can throw the better angle on this.
Oh yeah, on the food. It seems like we need to nudge it just a little bit or something.
Yes, we can do that probably. Come on, we can do this. Well, I just threw through this, so Give me a pebble.
Can you go around the other side of the ship?
No,
like
there's too little water. Maybe we should like fill up the water then. Anything we can do with this? A cute cat? Yeah, for sure, right? Let's see. The lever was interacted with again. Is there another button under the fish foot? Oh, thank you for the lurks, by the way. We don't have a command for that quite yet, but we are seeing them and we're appreciating them.
Lurk, lurk.
Lurk, lurk, indeed. Oh my goodness. Okay, we can't fight the pirate yet.
And you can't go, like, under the ship at all, right?
I mean, I can try, but I feel like... Oh, I can.
Can you... Yeah, I was gonna say, could you throw from, like, that side or something?
Well,
no,
partially.
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Teamwork makes the dream work here.
Indeed. Okay, so
Fish
now we
food.
eat this. Now
it's gonna make us strong, right?
Yes. Strong throws. Look at that. We now have a knife. I don't know why a fish would need a knife.
We're a stab crab machine. Oh, what?
Okay, that game deserves to have won because that is hilarious. We freed Marvin. Look at that. Look at how cute that is.
That was cute. That was wholesome.
That was the winner of the 66 Good Old Wild Jam, people.
Yeah.
Like, thank you for enjoying this with us. Also, put the link in chat. Maybe people want to play it for themselves.
Yes,
that could be very nice to have. In the meantime, I'm gonna quickly hop into studio mode and fix your other camera so we can go back to talk. Let's see. Oh no, it actually works. Haha. Transition. Look at the chomp. Look at that. Look at our artist. Did great work there.
Yes, I just shared it in chat, so it's in there now.
It's somewhere in there.
It's buried by ferrets.
yes, buried by ferrets a lot. But oh my goodness, people, you are amazing. Like, thank you for coming over here and like spreading the joy, because this enables us to spread the joy to the people that made those games, right? Like, we as an engine are happy to have your attention, sure, but we can forward it to people, like to game devs, to people like you, by doing things like this. So that's amazing. Also, back to the disco. This is amazing. I was like earlier, just before we came in, was like, yeah, we're gonna play the last game. We're gonna give you some time to do your self shout out. Are you ready for this? And then we're gonna raid into someone. Now, if you raid into anyone, they're gonna get as shocked as we were.
Yes. Well, good for them. Good for them. I think that's
right.
I love it.
Does this game engine work on iPad? I actually don't know right now.
I know it works on mobile.
Right? Like that I know. I'm not so sure about iPads.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing the winning entry. Yeah.
Yes, of course. Of course. That's what we're here for today. But yeah, I'll hand it over to you, Katie, to like do some more self-promotion for the engine. Like, definitely. And like for the jam, even more so.
Yeah, I love both. I've been using Godot for about 6 or 7 years now, and it's wild to think that I started using, I think, Godot 2, and now we're up to 4, and the engine is better than ever, and I'm so hyped for 4.3. But yeah, the jam, we run every month, like I said, second weekend. We run from Friday to Sunday at 9 days, so if you work or have a family, or just don't have time during the weekday, you have 2 full weekends to work on it. And the community picks the themes and the wildcards. Like, I don't, as the organizer, choose them. They're chosen by the awesome community that facilitates the jam. And we just sort of make sure that nothing goes crazy or breaks or is inappropriate. We're just sort of, we're guides, basically.
We had someone ask.
Yeah, you can go to GodotWildJam.com to find the website, or you can search for us on itch.io, where the jam is. Either one.
There was someone asking whether there's a high skill floor for the game jam. Like, I know we answered it in the interview before, but for those that weren't there.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. So there are a lot of really high quality jam games, like we just saw with the winner, but all levels are welcome, and we even encourage, sort of a new person partnering up with a veteran member for mentorship. We don't have any prizes. There's no monetary involvement whatsoever. It's really just bragging rights and sort of being like, yeah, I did that. That was cool. The goal is to be about growth and learning and evolving as a developer, and to we also encourage people to try like the latest, the bleeding edge version of the engine. Like, say if you were a pretty veteran developer, you wanted to try like the latest build of the Godot engine, because it's helpful for testing and getting feedback and listing issues so that they can make the engine even better. So it's a great way to like QA, but if you want like a stable experience, you can always just use what the latest stable version is. It's up to you. You have total control.
And also, like, I just saw someone asking whether they should use Godot Free. We are supporting Godot Free for those who have started their games in it, but if you are going to start a new project, definitely go for 4. Like, that much even the non-programmer over here can tell you.
Yeah, definitely. I would recommend using 4 for sure. Like I said, it seems like 4.3 is on the horizon, which is exciting. And yeah, you can use both GDScript or C# in it. You can also can't you use like Rust or something? Like, you can.
There are so many plugins to use basically every language you ever want to use.
Yeah. The level of support, I think, varies, but GDScript and C# seem to be the most official supported ones, right?
Definitely. Because with GDScript, we have, like, most freedom to do, like, with, like, low-level game engine interactions, and C#, of course, because people are used to that in game dev. It's the two big, pillars there. Also, yeah. I saw someone asking, like, what would make Godot, like, strengths and, like, what makes it more accessible than other engines. Definitely plugins. Right? Like, it's one of those things where if you want to have a certain thing that you need to work with, there is a big chance that someone out there already did it. and you can just like get that into the Lightwind engine that you download, because the download size itself is not that really not that like, you know, big to begin with compared to like some others.
Yeah, a couple other things I saw in chat. Someone asked about long-term support. I think Godot 3 has long-term support right now, right? Like that is the plan.
At the moment,
and then someone also asked about upgrading from 3 to 4, and I think it's not recommended. It's a bit of a pain in the butt because the way things work, especially like tweens and other things.
Yes and no. Like I've seen people
totally
like
different.
successfully update within a day, and I've seen the exact opposite as well. So it's definitely like project based more than anything.
Yeah.
I would say. But
Yeah,
yes.
it's definitely depends on how much you're using certain objects in the engine and how badly they've changed, or well, not badly, but how much. Because I think there have been entire components that have been rewritten for 4, right?
Exactly. There's a bunch of changes, but the good thing is that we do have a blog. It's in our link list somewhere, where you can always see what kind of like upgrades and changes we did recently and which version does what. So if you want to stay informed on all of that, you can subscribe to the blog as an RSS feed. You can just, you know, watch our socials when we post about new blog posts over there. You can also come talk to us at GDC, in case there are Americans in chat right now. We are going to be there at a little booth.
Jealous!
Yeah, I'm so, like, I can barely believe it, because it's so far away. Like, that travel is a thing every single time. But yeah, we're gonna be there in person, so you can see how short I actually am. Like, I am always joking, people are gonna be surprised. But, like, we're all gonna, like, see each other in person as a fully remote team as well, so it's gonna be amazing.
Oh, that's so cool and exciting. That's awesome. Yeah, one more thing to say about, like, following the blogs are great, but if you really want to get down into the weeds, you can also just look at the GitHub repository for the engine and, like, follow along with all the issues and things like that. Also, the forums are pretty active now. Like, Godot rolled out their new forums.
I love them. Like, it's. I try to make a post for every blog post we post, so people can like go in there and discuss with each other, because the blog doesn't have comments themselves. But again, like pretty much everything that we have is incredibly active, because all the game devs are helping each other and supporting each other and like hyping each other up more than we could. Like, I just click repost, right? If I retweet anything, the only reason that works is because all of you engage and like hug them to death with love, the same way you did with us here on the stream. So now that we've recovered a little bit, there's a forum now.
Yeah.
Yes, there is. It's also linked in the link list. Like, there's a ginormous link list on the about page here of our Twitch. Argentina? No, like, Godot is by itself, the foundation is based in the Netherlands. Most of us are Europeans. We do have the random Canadian working with us as well. I'm saying that because Adam is in chat, right? But yeah, like, I, for example, I'm sitting in Germany right now. Godot is Dutch.
Yeah, and I'm in America. Woo!
Yeah, like, Godot is European, I would say, if anything.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, that's another
yeah.
reason why our jam time is set for the way that it's, like, that's why it runs so long. That's another reason why, because, like, we launch Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern time, right? But, like, for a lot of you folks, you're in bed or, like, just starting your next day. So we try to be accommodating for everyone across all the time zones, which can always be challenging, right?
I see the Netherlands hype in chat. Juan is from Argentina, yeah. But also, like, there's a bunch of people that speak Spanish in the team, like, languages. We also have French a lot, with both the Canadians and the actual French people. It's one of those things. It's I don't know, international teams are great, because you just get to, like, have all these different work approaches and, like, figure out the best thing in the middle of it. And with remote work, there's a lot of time for me as a community manager to also just have a Twitch chat open and watch, like, all Godot creators while I'm working for company. So these kind of things are just amazing. But yeah, it's funny because, like, the only last thing that was on my to-do list was to say that, like, we are updating our fund. We have the Godot Development Fund that you can find by !donate. Because we are non-profit and we are completely run, like, basically by what people help us be run by. That's a complicated sentence for saying, like, your donations are what makes this work. And we're finally, like, doing things where you don't have to use PayPal, and it's going to be updated soon, basically. And you can also do donations that are not monthly based anymore. But it feels a bit weird to do that, like, to do this plug. at the end of this right now with so many people here, but generally, like, if you want to support the development of this engine, if you want to support us hiring contributors to work on this full or half time, then, like, donating is a good way to do that. And start simple. Yes, that's the best tip you can ever definitely give anyone for starting out.
Yes, make, like, manageable goals. Like, set your goal for something like, oh, I want to make a moving platform, or I want my player to double jump, you know? Things that are feasible that won't discourage you.
What languages are people allowed to use in chat? I would prefer English. If you want to do anything else, we can't monitor it as much. So, yeah, definitely. What other things do we have in chat? Like, I'm trying to read.
I know.
It is a lot. Like, I'm not used to this. Like, I deal with streams that have maximum 10 viewers normally. People. 100 was already quite a bit.
Very cool, though. It's very exciting.
And, like, I am gonna go and, like, thank Thor later. Because, excuse me. Why isn't there a post about Showreel on the official Discord, official blog? Because he posted about it on socials. But yes, we should probably do a post on the blog itself as well. Face roll on keyboard, depends foreign language. Nice. Alrighty.
Yes, reading the docs is also a great way to get started. The documentation is amazing. It's updated, it's relevant to whatever version you're using. And it'll step you through, like, a really good either beginner 2D or 3D project. So shout out to the contributors who maintain the documentation, because I love you people.
I swear, all the maintainers are like champions of the little area. It's without them, nothing would work. Like, you always see the people that are interacting in public, like me, Emmy, Remy, but all the people behind the scenes, like, without them, nothing would work, right? At all. So
yes,
just give some appreciation to them as well. Also,
yes.
Last order of business. Who are we gonna raid with this amount of people?
Ooh, good question.
Like, if I'm just checking who is currently live, I mean, oh god, I don't want to overwhelm anyone, you know.
I bet whoever it is, though, I bet they will be delighted.
For sure. Like, we got raided by a few of our friends as well. But, let me just see who of the ones that we are following is currently live.
Yes. Thanks for hanging out with us, though. And thanks for inviting me here. This has been really awesome.
Oh, well, thank you for being here. I loved having you as a co-host.
Yeah.
Okay, there is some VTubers that I made with Godot. I don't know how interested the goblins are in VTubing. That could be fun. We have someone who's streaming from a tent in the middle of nowhere, and I'm really tempted to go and, like, raid into that person, because it's fun. Like, I've talked with them a lot. It's one of my favorite things to watch recently. Do you want to go to the tent? Yes. Okay, people are gonna go to the tent. That is, I guess that gives them a good reason. So let's go. The Coffee Harry. He's gonna hate me for this.
Enjoy your camping, goblins.
Enjoy your camping, and we'll see you. Like, we're gonna do, like, bi-weekly streams on the official channel, and we're gonna talk about the plans for this on the socials. So just go follow the Twitter, go follow the Mastodon if you prefer that. And, like, again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. This is amazing.
Yes, same, ditto. Yes.
Tent. They all want to go to the tent. I see. I shouldn't have said it if I didn't want to go there. Is there an official Discord? There kind of is at the moment, yes. You can also find it through our website. You are unable to raid them at the time. Why am I unable to raid this person? Because we have too many people here?
Sad.
Let me see again. There we go. Let's try again. I am unable to raid. Why? Why am I unable to raid?
They might have the setting off or something like that.
Raid log? Okay, so, well,
I'm glad we found you, goblins.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, we raided into Thor last time, and that was already quite a blast. Too many people to raid for an unpartnered channel, I think. Oh yeah, Practical NPC, we could try that, because I think that might work. Practical NPC.
Good shout out.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think we're not allowed to raid right now, because we're not partnered. Because no matter what...
Yeah, there's some settings for that kind of thing, just in case, yeah.
Well, it makes sense. So we don't overwhelm people. I guess you're gonna have to come back. You're gonna have to leave a follow to see when we're actually allowed to raid with these many people. Maybe it's because we have more people that are currently watching. Link in chat, we do a manual raid. Yes, that's a good idea. That is actually a good idea. Let's open.
Old school raid.
Old school raiding, indeed. There we go. I'm just gonna post it a bunch of times. Alright, you go hard. You go hard. I'm gonna text him real quick. Brace. Impact.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave this on a little bit more on the break screen so people have time to raid over. But that's a goodbye from us.